the recap of the Bears' 19-16 loss to the Detroit Lions in the regular season finale at Soldier Field on late Sunday afternoon. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears, and our great partners at Studio 41 Home Design Showroom. 13 locations, studio41.com. Don't forget, Studio 41 Football Recap Live this Tuesday night. We'll wrap up the regular season look ahead of the Bears matchup in the playoffs at Hooters O'Hare at 8 o'clock. It'll be me, Tom Waddle, and Alex Brown. All right, let's get into today. Awful defense, unacceptable performance offensively, and in the end, you scrape and claw. You get the game tied with 2 touchdown passes from Caleb Williams, 2 two-point conversions, and you're staring at a 16-16 game, and you get the football back with a chance to go win it. You get an intentional grounding penalty. You have to punt the football away, and as they did for a majority of the game, Lions just kill you in the middle of the field. They take it right down, and the big play of the game, we'll get to it in just a moment, sets up a game-winning field goal, and the Bears lose 19-16. Let's get into all of this, and we're going to start with our sinus and snoring inside the numbers. I don't snore anymore because of these fine people, sinusandsnoringmd.com. But I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight because I'm so excited the Bears are in the playoffs. But guess what? If they play like they did today, they've got no shot at advancing. So if you want to get a good night's sleep, sinusandsnoringmd.com. Let's go inside the numbers. Lions offense, 433 yards of total offense. Passing, 311. The Bears, 205. Detroit, rush, 122. Chicago, a paltry, awful 65 yards on the ground. That's all they were able to muster up. And you look at the rest of the numbers. Time of possession was one-sided. Bears battled late in the fourth quarter as they continue to do. But in the end, they lose, and they finish at 11-6. I was talking about the key play of the game, our Dr. Pepper play of the game. 26-yard pass, Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. It set up the game-winning field goal, and the Lions, with no time left, walk off the Bears, disappointing the capacity crowd at Soldier Field. Our player of the game, brought to you by our great partners at apt.com. I'm going to go Co. Now, I could go to Jared Goff. He threw for over 300. But guess what? He threw a horrible interception that got tipped and picked off. Why they're not running the football there late in the game, the Lions, I don't know. But he got picked off. Guess what? Amon-Ra St. Brown and Colston Loveland are going to get the apt players of the game. Amon-Ra, 11 catches. This dude was questionable to play. 11 receptions, 139 yards. Colston Loveland, 10 catches, a career high, 91 yards, and a touchdown. And if anyone has any question, did they get the pick right? You're damn right they did. Colston Loveland is a beast. Play of the game, I talked to you about the Dr. Pepper play of the game. Again, right through the middle of the defense. I don't know why the Bears were trying to play man-to-man, covering Jamison Williams with C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He was a nice pickup in season. He doesn't have any speed. And to cover Jamison Williams with him is just dumb. That's just not intelligent football. And, of course, there he goes. And he would pick up big chunk yardage. Then Amon-Ra in the middle, big chunk yardage. Bears couldn't get enough pressure on Jared Goff. And in the end, it ends up costing them a football game. The Chevy drive of the game, and I'd love your thoughts on this. I could have gone a number of ways. I could have gone the game-winning field goal drive. But guess what? Chevy drive of the game, I'm going to give to the Bears drive that tied this game at 16. 12 plays, 88 yards, took 5:56. Loveland from Williams in the back of the end zone, a touchdown. Cole Kmet, who got absolutely lit up on the two-point conversion, hung on, made a hell of a play, tied the game at 16. But in the end, When you can't pressure, you can't cover in the middle of the field with speed like Williams, Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs, you're going to get your ass kicked. I shudder to think of what a Christian Watson could do next weekend at Soldier Field when the Green Bay Packers come to town, and that's who the Bears are going to get. Even though they lost, the Eagles lost to the Washington Commanders today, and by them losing, the Bears are the 2 seed in the NFC, and they get a date, 3rd time this year, with the Green Bay Packers. I got a great stat for you. Listen to this. This is our 4 Seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electric stat of the day. The Bears are the first team since the 2010 Kansas City Chiefs to win their division and be under 500 in division play. They went 2-4. They split with Green Bay, and they split with Minnesota, and then got swept by the Lions. 2-4 in the NFC North. How they won the division, I'll never know with the way the defense is playing. They're just not playing well enough. Hopefully, they're going to get Kyler Gordon back. Ben Johnson did say after the game he was not happy with the offense, obviously not happy with the defense. But the other thing he said is the Bears punted the ball with, I don't know, what was it, a minute something left, and the Lions drove it down and won the game on the field goal. He said, I considered going for it. Deep in the Bears' own end. You know why he was thinking of that? Because he knew his defense wasn't going to stop him. That's the absolute truth. He said, I thought we'd get the ball back. That's why I punted. No, he didn't. Deep down, he's not stupid. He's a damn good football coach. He knew. My defense isn't good enough, and that's what they're going to spend the lion's share of their time on the offseason, fixing that defense, that pass rush. They got to get more speed. Promise you, that is absolutely going to happen. Couple of other quick takeaways. They came out flat. That's on the coach and on the players, on the coach, the whole staff. They looked at times overmatched. Tell me that I'm wrong. Overmatched as the Lions ran through them offensively. The defense, as I said, terrible. Too many drops. What is with the drop passes? The Bears are among the worst. This week when I looked up one of the drop metrics, Bears were 32nd. 32nd in drops. Unconscionable. And the run game was flat out awful. That is our recap of a 19-16 loss. We'll be back on the radio tomorrow morning. It'll be me and Jonathan Hood. And a Tuesday night, Studio 41. Football recap live Tuesday night at Hooters O'Hare. Come in 6:30 or so. Have some dinner with us. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Me, Tommy Waddle, Alex Brown. We will have the show for you. Everything's also brought to you by our great partners at Tasty Trade. You want to add some money to your account? Open an account at tastytrade.com. See you tomorrow on the radio in the morning. Lunch hour with Goff. Rush hour. Bulls tomorrow night. And we'll be previewing the playoffs all week long. Bears, Packers next weekend. Appreciate you greatly. This one stung because I thought the Bears did not play well and did not come ready to play. Take that.